So excited. So excited. Okay, so I am showing you my new water. What's it called? It's this. I'm going to show you. Yes. So this is a new system we got today from the people's names. Hague Quality Water Service. Today, slowwater.com. It's an amazing company. It is filtering water and making water as we speak so that I can drink it. You know, we all might have been told, well, you know, the tap water that you drink is safe and blah, 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 blah. I had my water tested by a professional service on Saturday, and I'm sorry. I have been drinking chlorine, I have been drinking ammonia, and everything else that's been getting flushed in people's water, which is disgusting. Like, people's medications, people's, like, just gross, which goes out to the ocean, which goes in, you know, whatever. Been drinking that. There's also different countries that have terrible water and they die from not having good water, so I just decided to take action. And I just decided to heck with this bad water. We actually were, we had been thinking about taking action to get new water for almost 12 years. We have tried everything under the sun in reference to water, and I think we have bought the equivalent of what actually probably 2 of these systems, maybe 3, no joke. I mean, it all adds up, right? Every water bottle, every case of water that you buy, it's just cheaper to have a filtered system. People are now installing those filtered drinking fountains, which is awesome. You don't want what's flushed in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? That's just disgusting. Yeah. I'm not talking about all the stuff that goes in there. I'm talking about all the excess stuff. Yeah, people, and then we're lied to saying, well, the water treatment plant, well, no comment. Anyhow, so while they might filter a lot of things out, there's a lot of things that's filtered in that's not shared with us. And so I am going to talk to you about something today because I am really excited because we took action on this particular thing, and because we took action, we are now going to start getting better results that we are looking for. And hey, Miss Margaret, how are ya? Happy birthday to you. Okay, so as you're coming on, please share this video. I am actually going to talk to you about something, and it is a word that came to me that is going to, I pray that it inspires you all to action, and I also pray that you are encouraged. Excuse me just a moment. Yes, I'm going outside. I'm going outside. Okay, so as you're coming on, please share this video. I am really excited for what I'm going to say today. So I couldn't go live until now because I had my water system being installed, and then I had I had a very short phone interview for a job company. Not only that, I've had several different people call offering. Okay, so these job agencies, it's pretty like cool. However, I feel like I'm being fought over because it's like they're in competition with each other, and so it's for the same position, but they are contacting me for the same position, but these are different job companies, and I'm like, so I already went with the first one that I spoke with, so I'm like, well, thank you, and this is what it is, and so I was like, cool. So now I'm just gonna wait and see what pans out, because you know you go through a job agency. But hey, if you're there, say hello in the comments. I want to hear from you. We are going to talk something today that is going to get you moving, that is not going to keep you sitting, that is going to get you to get up and start doing what you know you need to be doing. It's going to get you to stop thinking about things. It's going to get you to dream again. It's going to get you to write things out, write things down. And I pray that it inspires you to the one thing that a lot of people don't do: action. When you take action, here's the question. Does action solve all problems, or does it add to your problems? So we're going to touch base on that today. And then as I wrap it up, I'm going to read to you, I've read it to you before out of this book. This is Mastering the 7 Decisions. There's a book by Andy Andrews called The Traveler's Gift. If you don't have that book, you need to get it, because in that book has the 7 steps to success, which he gives here, and he breaks it down in this book. And one of the 7 steps to success is being a person of action. So if you can hold on for just a second, I am going to invite some people. So I know some people are traveling today to the First Steps to Success conference, and also the my makeup person, XMH Beauty, is also putting on a workshop, retreat thing for her makeup company as well. She's done an awesome job. So I did something crazy. I remembered that she did. Okay, so I did something crazy today. So I took action, but before I took action, I thought about it, and I realized that I've been doing this thing that she had said to take action on before, but I've been doing this one thing this entire time. I have been promoting, which is why I am thinking about, I know that teaching, coaching, promoting, all that stuff is what I do. So instead of, continuing to do it on the sidelines, I want to start something to where people will have me promote their business and teach people about what they have. That's what I love to do. I love to walk people through the process, and I think I'm onto something. Anyway, so anyhow, but I was inspired to take action on something she had asked us to do, and it was to be a part of her makeup company, and I think it's like to teach other people how to put it on or something. Well, anyway, I've learned a lot of makeup steps, and I didn't think I was qualified, but a lot of times we disqualify ourselves because we don't think, we've got all the necessary tools and whatever. We're not that person, so what if we mess up? But there's people that need what you have. So sitting on the skill sets that you have is like, what's that like? It's like sitting on an oil field that you have found, not sharing anything. It's like finding the recipe for something, right? And instead of sharing it, you hoard it to yourself, right? It's like finding out about the best restaurant, and you don't tell anyone else because you're like selfish about it, which is fine. But you gotta what I'm saying is, you gotta take action and tell people, because people need what you have to offer. People need and want what you have. And tell yourself that, and don't just tell yourself that, but take action, man. Okay, so I think that about... Oh, hey! Okay, so Miss Jacqueline, how are you? Hello, Pops. My Pops is watching. So, hey, if you guys are there, please share this video. I'm gonna... Okay, just invited a lot of people. So, we're talking action today. I'm gonna take a bite of this. We are talking about doing something that a lot of people just refuse to do. They just think about it. They're not decisive. It's just part of my lesson. They do what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Miss Judy, how's it going? A lot of people, when it comes to making a decision, excuse me, this is just keeping it real with Tiff. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to come on. As you're watching these, please keep in mind that the emoji buttons that are on your phone while I do these, Facebook loves it when you do that. I love it when you do that because it also lets Facebook know that you want my face to keep coming on and you want me to keep teaching. You're enjoying what I'm teaching. Maybe you're learning some awesome stuff. That's awesome. That's great. But please make sure that they work. Those of you who are just watching, you don't even have to comment, but I mean do comment because this is an interactive video. But please do the emojis so Facebook knows that this is a relevant video. Otherwise, I will be put to the very bottom of everyone's news feed, and I don't want to be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, I started from the bottom, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be at the bottom. Nobody likes to be at the bottom. I'm not saying I have to be at the top either. This is not a popularity contest by any means. The fact that you all are even on here is amazing. So please do comment, like, and share these videos. Please also make sure your emojis are working. Come on, press the heart, press the thumbs up, do the happy face. That way I'm not stuck at the bottom of everyone's news feeds. Thank you. Okay. All right. So as you saw when you were coming on, I was chewing an apple, right? So that can be kind of like, it takes a while to chew because, you know, you got to chew up some stuff and then you got to swallow it and then it, you know, gets digested and stuff. But what happens when people go to make a decision is they have the solution, okay, in front of them, but instead of going for the solution all at once, a lot of times people will think about the solution. They will chew on, as you saw me doing, chew on the solution. Or they will just stare at the solution and keep the solution in front of them, but they won't make a decision to reach in and take a bite of the solution. Does that make sense? Meaning people have the solutions that they need. Hey, Miss Nisa. Can you please tell me again how to pronounce your name? Because I am just messing up names when I say them on. Jamie, how's it going? First, Jamie, I wanted to thank you for being an awesome example of what it's like to be an awesome dad and husband. I've been watching you. In fact, I still remember your story when I went to Success School back in 2011. Yes, I do. Okay, you and Holly's. Anyway, so like I was saying, people have a decision. But they have the information in front of them. They have the solutions. They have what they need in front of them. But instead of reaching in and taking what they need and using what they need and just taking action, people will stare at it. They'll think about it. They'll chew on it. They won't make a decision. And then they're left sitting at it while you know, time goes by. You know, an apple, if you ever notice an apple, it turns brown, right? If it sits out and then people are like, oh, I don't want that. It's still a good apple, but because time has passed, it turns brown, right? So maybe that's why nobody wants it. But underneath that is exactly what the person needs, which is nutrition, which is, you know, an apple provides, it's actually a good carb for you. Yes, it is. In Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle. This is a tip for all you weightlifting health gurus, fitness buffs as we are. An apple is a good carb, and when you are burning the fat and feeding the muscle, you eat Ezekiel bread, and you can make a, say, tuna sandwich, because tuna is a lean protein. You have a starchy carb, which is lettuce or a tomato on there, and then you have an apple, which is a fruit. And it all balances out, and you don't feel all fluffy and muffin-like and gross. Anyhow, so that's what happens with taking action. A lot of people don't want to take action. Instead, they talk about it, they dream about it, they hope about it, they wish for it. They post all this stuff on Facebook I've been guilty. Okay, you ready for a truth moment with Tiff? Yeah, it's easy to post on Facebook what it is you want to do, but until you start taking action, those posts don't mean a thing. That's just posting. It's like just posting. So, you ready? Let's get into this. So, we're talking about action today, August 15th, 2018. Today is the day that you, yes, you who's watching, is going to decide. You're going to decide on whether or not taking action is what is something that you are going to be doing or not doing. Because I'm going to have a call to action, and we're going to touch on that here. So be a person of action. You want to be a person of action so that you can make a decision, and so that you are not indecisive. I'll touch on that in a minute. So, I have notes here, okay? Just so you know, I write stuff out, so I am respectful of your all's time, and I can add value better. When you are a person of action, you make a decision and you don't waver. Waver is indecisiveness. It's an indecision. It wastes time. And for those of you who are not familiar with what time is precious. Time is money. Time is valuable. Time is something you can't get back. Did you know that? Like, we're all older now, time has passed. Like, for example, 7 years ago, 7.5 to be exact, I signed on to an awesome company. Still a part of, still taking the products, man. I feel amazing. No joke. Like, if you tried to pry those out of my hands, I will fight you. Because those products that I have are amazing. Yeah. I didn't waste time signing on. You know why? Because I knew what I had in front of me. I just heard this still small voice that said, you better reach for that. And I took action, and I did. Then, guess what happened? Week and a half later, after I did that, I lost my job. I got laid off. So if that's not taking action, I don't know what is. And I've been a person of action ever since, and learning along the way, building upon that. This is something that I've heard too. Action solves problems. In fact, what I've heard is action solves all problems. It is when you don't take action that you are still stuck with the same problem that you had in the first place. It is when you don't take action, that's when the same things are still there. It is a problem solver. It eases issues like time, money, health, debt. It does. It eases issues. Taking action eases issues. Taking action, like, for example, I took action to be committed to stay on this fitness journey that I started over 30 days ago. And I am, thanks for the heart, appreciate it, feeling the love. So this fitness journey that I have been on, I made a decision, I've been consistent, I've been committed, man. I'm not kidding you. I'm not addicted to sugar like I was. I'm not as tired as I used to be. I'm not fluffy like I used to be. I'm getting fit and getting toned when I walk. My legs don't shake. I have muscle. I do tests that way. I don't weigh myself because I'm gaining muscle, so it's going to throw me off. It's going to make me think I'm gaining weight when I'm not. My clothes are looser. I have, I can't explain it. Yesterday was my treat day. I took my son to the Habit. Do I have treat days every day? No, I used to, but I don't anymore. Used to say, oh, it's treat day. Why not? I'm working out, blah, blah, blah. But that's an excuse. So I took action, and it's solving my problem. Fitness is solving my problem of feeling like a fat muffin, mushroom, pizza, horrible. It's solving my problem. So fitness does solve problems. I took action and I'm getting results. Action equals results, right? Okay. So a lot of times, as you saw as you were coming on, a lot of people like to chew on decisions, right? So I have here that says sometimes it's okay to weigh decisions. Think about it, talk about it, chew on it. Okay? But eventually, you'll have to make one. Eventually, you'll have to make one. Here's the best news ever for you. Those of you who are indecisive about everything, no decision is the worst decision. No decision means the same thing. The same, period. It means you have the same, you'll be the same, you'll stay the same. If you don't take action, That is the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing to not make a decision. And I shared a little bit about that the other day. My friend who works at Hague Water Company, which is an amazing water company, okay? I just got my system installed today. My husband and I, mind you, have been thinking about getting a water system for almost 12 years because we've lived in the same place for almost 12 years. Yes, we've made a decision on the next step of getting out of this place. But, so for almost 12 years thinking about it, we've invested all this other money and everything else, all these other water things, and we're, ruining the planet along the way, and then we're having to spend more money on stuff that doesn't last, right? So we made a decision. My friend offered me on Saturday 3 different solutions that I had to help with my problem, but I had to pick one. And he said, Tiffany, the worst thing ever is to not make a decision. The worst thing ever is to have someone come out, and he was being honest, and that's just who he is. He's an amazing guy. You'll enjoy working with him. His name's Brandon. So he was telling me, he's like, there are people that I go to and I see, and then I present all of this. I give them their options. They don't make a decision. They say no. Now, even if it's 2 years down the road, at least they've made a decision, and now it's a good time for them, right? But he said the worst thing I see is that people don't make a decision. But you have today in front of you, I'm just paraphrasing what he's saying. You have in front of you today 3 different options on how you can get your water system. Here's the best option. So with talking about it with my husband, because we were in unity, we were in agreement, my husband saw for himself what's exactly in our water. It's just disgusting. Don't drink tap water if you don't have to. It is gross. I'm sorry. Been drinking it for a long time. Anyhow. So between the 3 different options, I chose the best one, and it was the best investment for me and my family. But I made a decision. I acted on it. I made an active decision. The worst thing I could have done is to let my friend walk out of here, and I would still be stuck with tap water, and I would still be stuck with the same thing that we haven't wanted for 12 years, right? Why would I want to do that? So it means the same thing. It means staying in the same, not getting what you need. There's a big thing here. We're going to talk about needs versus wants. A lot of people get this mixed up. I know I did. I had my summer job at the age of 13 through my foster care program. And I remember thinking that what I wanted was what I needed. So I spent my entire paycheck because nobody taught me how to use my money. Nobody. And so what happened is I learned that my wants, I learned early on how to get myself in debt, but I had it backwards. It wasn't until a little while, a few years ago that I actually learned the difference between needs versus wants. So listen to this. You might have wants like fitness, health, no debt, good water, job, etc. Okay, keep going down the line, whatever it is you want. But those can also be a need. Maybe you need to go get fit. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. You can go to the gym, or you can get some weights. You can do cardio. They have those sit-down bikes that you can do the pedal with your arms. That's cardio. Hello? You can even get on a bike, strap your leg in, whatever. I don't care. Just work out. Do something. Help yourself get fit. Do something. Having some fitness is better than no fitness. Means you love your body and you're taking care of the only body that God gave you. And when you do that, things change. You get healthier, you're happier, everyone around you is happier, you get fit, your pants fit, your shirts fit, and you start eating healthier. Canned vegetables are not vegetables. FYI. Okay? So, those can be a need. Your wants to get healthy, that can be a need. So know your needs versus your wants. You can turn your wants into needs. But be very careful. Don't get yourself in debt. I'm not saying go want a big mansion that you have to clean 6 bathrooms and be in debt for. That's not wise. Okay? I just gave you some examples of wise needs that you might want. Okay? A lot of us sometimes we won't make a decision because of fear. Fear is something that causes us to stay stuck. Hey, Miss Sarah, how's it going? Fear stops progress. Fear is a halting process. You can either run from it or kick fear in the teeth. What do they say in this business that I have? It's in the health and wellness business. It says to punch fear in the face. So I'm going to tell you something about fear. If you struggle with fear, if you allow fear to halt you from moving forward, today's your day to take action. Action, when you take action, you are taking a leap. It's almost like you have an adrenaline rush because you know that what you are about to invest in or take action on is actually going to do good. If you have, like Saturday, I had that feeling because I knew that I was about to take action on something that I needed. And right before I actually signed my name and said, here you go, I handed over the card so my husband and I can invest in a new water system, I looked at my friend and I said, hey, you know that feeling you get when you're about to make a good investment and you're taking action and you know it's great? That's what I have. It's an adrenaline rush, but it's the most greatest thing because you know that you're taking action is solving a problem that you have. And when you don't take action, it's almost like you're allowing fear to keep you stuck. So don't allow fear to stay in your life. Healthy fear, I'm going to say, there is times when you are going to have fear, like when you're making a decision. That's normal. But don't allow the fear to stop you. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, and they run from opportunities. And then the same people that tell me that they're still in the same boat that they were when the opportunity was brought to them, I'm like, hey, make a decision. What's it going to be? So-and-so, you ready? You ready to move forward? What's it going to be? That's my question to you. What's it going to be? 4 key words for you today. What's it going to be? So you can either run from fear or you can kick it in the teeth. It's up to you. Mark, how are you? So that's what fear, don't allow fear to stop you. If my friend had allowed fear to stop him from, I gotta go get my charger, excuse me. If my friend had allowed fear to stop him from, I'm going to use this. Excuse me.
For what?
I need to charge my phone. Wow, it's... Okay, so real quick. If my friend had allowed fear to stop him from opening up his gym, then people in my area wouldn't be getting fit and they would still be stuck in the same unhealthy place they've been. But he didn't allow fear to stop him. I'm sure there were times he was like, holy copycats, Batman, what am I doing? But that's normal when you are doing something. That's normal when you're taking action. Those things are normal. Those questions. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Now, take charge and shine, shine, shine. Yes, indeed. That's right. So that actually, my friend, so Custom Workouts is the name of the gym. It's in Santa Maria, California. Yes, I just gave my friend a shout out. I promote businesses, by the way. So if you have a business and you, sorry. I don't do it to gain anything. I don't gain anything. In fact, I just do it because it's something that I love to do. However, I could turn it into a business, but building relationships is what I enjoy doing. And, okay. So, can you all see me okay? There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you for your patience while I got situated. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. So, just to kind of touch base, kind of finish. Excuse me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'll just hold my phone. Okay. So the next thing is to, as my friend just says, charge. Charge, take charge and shine. So this is the next thing I'm going to say to you. Seize the moment. Charge. Go. Act now. We've heard the saying, the time is now, right? The time is now. We've also heard call to action. Those things are calling you to A, make a decision, B, take action, C, call to, which is to take advantage of, not ignore it. Okay? There's a lot of people that will take action on infomercials. They will immediately spend money on things that A, they don't need, or two, something maybe they've wanted for a long time, but now are using the infomercial as an excuse to buy something. I've been there. So, but the time is now. It's time to charge. It's time to take action. And when you do that, there's the Wi-Fi. Why is the Wi-Fi? Okay, bear with me. If you can still hear me, please say something. There we go. Okay, so it's just time to take charge. It's time to be a rhino. You've heard me talk about what being a rhino is. Rhinos have thick skin. When they put their eyes on the vision in front of them, they don't stop. They have thick skin, so whatever cuts them, they don't feel it because their skin is really thick. So, it's time to take advantage, not ignore it. That call to action, it could be the number one thing that you've been praying or asking or seeking for. Think about that. You know, when you need something, God knows what you need. So He will bring to you the opportunity that you need. But a lot of times people will ignore the opportunity. They won't take action because they don't think it's the right one for them. They don't think it's what they're looking for. But it could be the very one thing that people need in order to fill in the blanks, whatever it is you need. I didn't think I needed what I have today, but God knew, and it's exactly what got my attention. Maybe it's what'll get yours. So before I wrap up and read what the active decision is, what do you need to take action on? What's holding you back? What do you need? What is it? That one thing that once action is taken, you will obtain or achieve something. What is it? Ask yourselves that for a moment. What is it? What is that one thing? Maybe you need to take action on two things. Maybe right now I pray that your mind is stirred up and that your remembrance, your memory is stirred up so that you take action on that one thing you need. I know a lot of people. I also know a lot of people who have businesses. Did you know that? And so I refer people to their businesses. I don't get a commission for any of it. However, I'm thinking that maybe it's time I step out. Yeah, it's time I step out. So anyway, I don't build relationships to use people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm taking action on the resources that God has given me. Anyway, but I know a lot of people who own a lot of businesses. Yes, I do. So if you need something, I also know a lot of resources and people. And there's a reason for that. It's because everyone I meet has a need. Everyone I meet has a need. I don't share it with them to get rich off of them or anything. I don't. I just share people. I just share it with people because it helps to add value to other people's lives. People do have a choice. You do have a choice. You have a choice to either take action or you have a choice to sit by and ignore the answer that's been given to you. It's up to you. And real quick, there are times where I have shared pertinent information and people haven't written it down. It's like, really? You got to write stuff down. So I pray that you wrote some stuff down today. Take notes. If nothing else, go back and watch this video. I'm going to read something to you that I have read before. But there was something so strong in me. I know God is moving, doing something, and I can't tell you what He's doing because it's not time. I haven't been released to do so. But all I can say is this. Things are shifting, doors are opening, things are changing, I've decided to take action on a lot of things. I will not say what they are just yet. But I want to read you something. I want to read you something about fear when taking action. So listen, and I pray that your hearts receive what I'm going to read. Ready? Then we're going to be done. All right. Hey, Tayana, how are ya? I waved at you. Okay, so when you make a decision, I'm putting that in context before I read. Successful people make their decisions quickly and change their minds slowly. Unsuccessful people make their decisions slowly and change their minds quickly. Okay? A lot of times people will make a decision and they will make it slow, but then they'll see that things aren't happening fast enough and they quit. And so they just change their minds quick. It's like, well, but you didn't even give that time for you to see results. You just quit. And you quit on yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. You didn't quit on me. You quit on yourself. Be a person of action. Be daring and courageous. And don't let fear get the best of you. Fear is nothing but a misuse of the creativity God instilled in you. Fear may have outweighed your desire to make things better for your family. Never let it happen again. And one more thing before I read to you the active decision. A person who doesn't move is destined for mediocrity. A lot of people will say, oh, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting for Him to tell me what to do. I've prayed and prayed and prayed. 5 years goes down. I'm waiting on God. Meanwhile, opportunities have been presented. You still aren't taking action. And it's the one key thing that people forget. Even I forget too. God's waiting on you to take action. It's called faith. So if you're not taking a leap of faith, you're just going to sit. Don't sit. Man, that was just spoken with boldness. The righteous are bold as a lion. I can't explain it. God made me this way. So if you don't like it, hop off. But God made me this way. I will not apologize anymore. I'm done. I am so done apologizing, and I'm not going to suit the way people want me to be for them. God made me the way I am. I'm not apologizing. Anyway, I'm going to read to you the active decision. As I read it, take some notes and write down what it is you need to take action on. Get a piece of paper and a pen. Do it right now. I don't care if you've done this exercise 20,000 times. Do it again, because today's a new day. Today's a new day. I am a person of action. Beginning today, doesn't say tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe January 1st. I will create a new future by creating a new me. No longer will I dwell in a pit of despair, moaning over squandered time and lost opportunity. I can do nothing about my past. Past is in the past. Leave it there. My future is immediate. I will grasp it in both hands and carry it with running feet. When I am faced with the choice of nothing or doing something, I will always choose to act. I seize this moment. I choose now. Notice it doesn't say next week, next year, next Tuesday, next March, next birthday, 10 birthdays pass. It says I choose now. I am a person of action. I am energetic. I move quickly. Knowing that laziness is a sin, I will create a habit of lively behavior. I will walk with a spring in my step and a smile on my face. That's right. You know that people who have springs in their steps and a smile on their face, it's almost like they're hiding something. Those are people you want in your lives. Because they know things. Yes. The lifeblood, and a smile on my face. The lifeblood rushing through my veins is urging me upward and forward into activity and accomplishment. Wealth and prosperity hide from the sluggard, but rich rewards come to the person who moves quickly. There's someone walking, so I'm going to pretend I'm just reading. It says, I am a person of action. I inspire others with my activity. I am a leader. Hello.
Hi there.
Okay. It says, leading is doing. To lead, I must move forward. Many people move out of the way for a person on the run. Others are caught up in his wake. My activity will create a wave of success for the people who follow. My activity will be consistent. Consistency. This will instill confidence in my leadership. As a leader, I have the ability to encourage and inspire others to greatness. Amen. Some of you I know just caught something. A revelation. So, run with it. Ready? Keep writing. It is true. An army of sheep led by a lion would defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. Think about that for a moment. I am a person of action. I can make a decision. I can make it now. A person who moves neither left nor right is destined for mediocrity. When faced with a decision, many people say they are waiting for God. But I understand, in most cases, God is waiting for me. It isn't until we take action and we step out in faith that God really doesn't move. He'll move when we decide to take action and stop sitting around in fear. He has given me a healthy mind to gather and sort information and the courage to come to a conclusion, which is a decision, right? I am not a quivering dog, indecisive and fearful. My constitution is strong and my pathway clear. Successful people make their decisions quickly and change their minds slowly. Failures make their decisions slowly and change their minds quickly. My decisions come quickly and they lead to victory. Victory! You get victory. I am a person of action. I am daring. I am courageous. Whew! Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Fear no longer has a place in my life. For too long, fear has outweighed my desire to make things better for my family. Never again. I have exposed fear as a vapor, an impostor who never had any power over me in the first place. I do not fear opinion, gossip, or the idle chatter of monkeys, for all are the same to me. People are going to talk. Let them talk. But I don't fear them. They can chatter all they want, but are they getting results? Think about that the next time you pay attention to if people are gossiping about you. If you're not doing anything, they're not gossiping. Get out there, do something. Amen? Okay. I do not fear failure, for in my life, failure is a myth. Failure only exists for the person who quits. Yes, I do not quit. I am courageous. I am a leader. I seize this moment. I choose now. That's what that says. And I had to stop for a moment because I got a little emotional because there was a time in my life where I wouldn't take action. But now, starting to see with taking action that things are changing. And I had to make a certain decision today to no longer post what I am doing, but to post the results I'm getting. Like I said, it does no good to post your dreams and all that stuff if you're not putting things to action. So, man, I don't know. I just feel something strong. Amen. So I pray that you are inspired today for action, to action. Here's your call to action. Write down the things that you need to make a decision on today, that you need to take action in today. I gave you some examples: health, fitness, mindset, renewal, coaching. Do you need a coach? Do you need a fitness coach? There's one who's watching. Do you need a coach to help you get you to your destiny? Got one right here. Do you need another fitness coach? Right here. Do you need do you need someone, encouragement coach? Right here. Just say whatever it is you need. I don't know what you need. You do. You ask God. Maybe you forgot what it is you've needed. Write it down. But then take action on it. Don't sit there and stare at your needs. Get out there and God will bring you, again, He supplies our needs according to His riches and glory. That means everything that you need, He has a solution for. Did you know that? So get out there today, take action, write it down. Don't delay. Don't sit on another one of Tiffany's videos and say, that's good, Tiff, that's good. When's the next video? No, do it today. Don't wait before your life passes you by and you're sitting there saying, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Don't go back regretting that you didn't take action on what you need to take action. And then, another call to action, you're going to want to message me on how excited you feel that you're getting results. I will come alongside you and I will cheer you on. Whatever it is you need to take action on. Maybe it's your business. Maybe it's learning some new skill sets. I don't know, fitness, whatever. What do you need to take action on? Today's the day to make a decision and start. Okay? So that's the coach that just came out of me. That's what you get on coaching with me. Yes, indeed. And another call to action. If you have a business and you would like me to give you, whatever, shout out, whatever, promotion, promote your business, whatever, let me know. I'd love to work with you, see what we can do. That's a call to action right there. So, that being said, I love you. Have an awesome day today. Today is Wednesday, middle of the week. Don't delay on writing out your vision. Write the vision, make it plain. The one thing you need to take action on. If you need help with that, message me. Seriously, message me. I will come alongside you and I will gladly help you. Okay? All right. I love ya. I'm going to come at you soon with a new video. I promise. All right. Checking on my kids. Okay. Bye.